It's over. It's never been more over than it is right now. We had a good run, boys. Hello, we got anyone in chat? Hello, is the mic working? Anyone in chat? All right, we got the mic working. Very cool. Yeah, not looking too good. Let's get some music. It's too quiet. This ain't too good. Rock music doesn't really fit. Let's see if there's anything else we got. Yeah, the rock music does not fit. We got... Nah, lo-fi doesn't fit either. We got anyone want to join the stream? Like Nevada Man, you want to get on here? Alright. Yeah, not too good. This is the early vote, though. There's one positive to all this, is that this is the early vote, so the election day vote should favor yes. Is it enough to make up the margin that we're seeing? Probably not. We'll have to wait and see, though. Still no results out of Medina or Summit counties. Yeah, we had a good run. Did Decision Desk already call it? Let's see. I haven't looked at Decision Desk. There we go. We're gaining. That's how we do it. 0.3%. Oh, no gained. Oh, well, that sucks.
Bro, why'd you made me start my own stream because Gen Z was saying you were in like a Laura Loomer space?
No, I accidentally joined that. I wanted to see what was going on. I was coming home and I joined the space.
Well, like initially your stream was scheduled for 7:30 at least your time. It would have been 6:30 my time. Then you told me you were gonna do it at 6:45, and that got pushed back. And then you started now. Then I started streaming, and the second I start streaming, I get a notification that you start streaming. So
yeah, I wanted to start it at like 7:45, but I was delayed.
Where's the Minnesota guy? I like that guy.
I think he's at work. I can invite him though.
Damn, he actually has a job. That's insane for people who talk about political shit. Yeah, Dave Wasserman called it for... I called it for no at poll closing. I was like, there's no way it's passing with that Columbus margin.
What is the margin in Columbus even right now?
No, it just opened up. It was at 86.
No.
Bro, it's gonna overperform my prediction, and my prediction was like super lopsided in favor of the no side. I had it like...
Yeah, this is just embarrassing.
65. Yeah, the abortion... I'm going to be real. Even if this passed, I think the abortion referendum is going to get over 60%.
I think so.
No, it's because, look, and everyone's like, oh, Michigan, that one only got 56. That's because Michigan's was in a general election, so there was obviously going to be more of the right-wing side getting represented. However, in a special election like this, a special election year, it's not going to happen as much, so...
Yeah.
Is Toledo still going to the left of Cleveland?
No.
What is cooking in Toledo? Something is cooking there.
Turnout was really
Unbelievable.
low in Toledo too.
Didn't DeWine win Toledo?
Yeah, he did.
Should have brought out DeWine instead of Frank LaRose.
Yeah, I don't know
Well,
why they brought out
GOP
LaRose.
Josh
No one
is
even knows who
vindicated
he
on
is.
Frank LaRose. I will support Matt Dolan now. I will not support Moreno because he's a car salesman. The dude probably like scammed 80 people. Like, why would you run a car salesman? I'm kidding. Moreno might be pretty good.
I'll be right back.
Still gives me Tim Michaels vibes though. Wait, so I've got this whole screen to myself, so I can say whatever the hell I want. Okay, this is interesting. Why is GOP Josh so passionate? Who knows? Because he's GOP Josh. This music is debased. It doesn't matter if it's early vote. This is election day. The early vote gets counted last. GOP Josh. He looks like a squash. Da-da-da-da. I don't remember the rest of the song. Who cares? Speaking of GOP Josh, give me 1 second. Okay, so to the audience, this button was sent to me by GOP Josh. GOP Josh personally mailed me this button, and I am going to dispose of this button after the
Yeah,
stream.
LaRose is a joke.
I gotta find my GOP Josh button too. I don't know where I left that. I gotta find it. I will be right back.
I mean, there's worse things. Yeah, you're right. This is really gonna hurt LaRose and his Senate candidacy. Like,
This is the worst day for our democracy. I have
So
lost the GOP Josh button.
no,
The only one I have left is
this was worse than January 6th.
I am going to dispose of this after the stream. You know what? I support a Matt Dolan, Bernie Moreno unity ticket. They should have vice senators. Like what? So then they don't have to worry about like appointing a new one if the senator dies. Imagine that. Imagine if we had Senate running mates and like
Senate
one would serve as like
running
an advisor or something. Bro, I just knew the stream was good. I kind of wish it was like at least a little closer. Like we all knew Noah was gonna win, but like
Yeah, I thought it
wanted
would
to
be closer.
I wanted it to
but-
stretch out. At least we get to talk about more stuff though, which is nice.
I'm gonna turn down the music a bit.
Bro, I literally posted a little bit ago. I said if you don't want to use an ID to be able to watch porn, there's a simple way around it. Don't watch porn. And then there's one Connie T guy. His name's Centrist Politically. He's like this croomer who supports Trump. He replied, and he was like, "This is the Christian right has ruined the conservative movement." I'm like,
Bro.
17th Amendment, direct election. Yeah, we should get rid of the direct election of U.S. senators. That is a mistake. That's one of the things that Progressive Era got wrong. I am a stan of the Progressive Era for the most part.
Looks like a Mississippi. Maybe there's something a little
Who
more.
cares? It's
Oh, wonderful.
subscribe for $1 a week so you can look at election results every 2 years.
Yeah.
You can use just turn off cookies, but then that would force you to end the stream. So
Yeah, I know.
I'm using Washington Post for the Ohio thing.
I don't like how that looks though. But you can just switch it to leader.
Which is the only thing we're gonna win this year is the Louisiana governor race.
Yeah.
I don't know, Dan Cameron, he seems like he's outspending Bashir though. I don't know what's gonna happen there. I don't really care because like that's like the most pointless governor race ever. Because the legislature can literally override anything with a 51 to 49 vote, so Bashir is just like a figurehead anyways.
I think
So-
yes is gonna start to gain a little bit, but it's not gonna be anywhere close to enough.
You know what? It may be precisely my prediction. Let me find that. And there's already people blaming Trump because they said Carrie Lake got involved. So that means
If
it's
anything,
Trump.
they should have brought Trump out.
No, they
Look at
claim
these.
that Carrie Lake going hurt it.
I mean,
Yeah, the average rural Ohio voter was like, I was gonna vote for yes, and then I saw Carrie Lake supports yes, so I'm voting no. Can you confirm as an Ohioan this is how rural Ohioans vote?
yeah, I can confirm that. That's how everyone here thinks. I mean, we gained 1% in 3%.
Yeah, I
3% of the vote
predicted
came in. We
no.
gained 1%. There we
I
go.
I predicted no to win 65.4 to 34.6, so we'll see if that's.
I'm pretty sure this is the early vote is mostly in now. So
That's why it's been gaining. I don't know why
Yeah.
they don't just call it. There's like no way for yes to win.
yeah, I mean,
Almost
it's
like-
gonna narrow up, but there's no way
Almost like
yes wins.
200% of the in-person vote goes to yes. It's mathematically impossible.
Actually insane though. Like Mahoning, holy crap.
Oh no, I am
76-24.
so prepared for a random Dem to make his. He has announced that tonight he's making a anti-pro-life thing.
Yeah, I
honestly don't
saw
care.
that.
I'm gonna be real. The pro-life movement. I don't even associate with them anymore. I've seen some of these people. Who cares at this point? Like, abortion's just meh. It's a meh issue. I think like people who make it their sole political issue, which for a while I will admit was me. People who make it that just don't understand, and like all these progressives, because that's what's happening that is under talked about. The movement is legit getting hijacked by progressives. This is like what's actually happening, and they are making. They are basically saying there was a lady. I'm sorry, I need to script these things because I just come in here talking like up the top of my head. But no, there was this lady. I forget what her name was, but she was like
Lila
saying-
Rose.
No, it wasn't Lila Rose. I will give. I don't even like her that much, but I will give her credit because she's actually decent on like the whole family growth stuff. No, but there's this individual. I don't know what her name is. She's one of like the younger ones, and she was like promoting saying men should castrate themselves, or to stop abortions and shit like that. So yeah, this is the pro-life movement, guys. No, and I was in this pro-life Discord actually, and yeah, I was called a Christo-fascist for saying for saying that if we went to social conservatism, if we tried promoting social conservatism, abortion rates would decrease by proxy. Like I'm saying, if you were to say that, what am I trying to say? Like de-incentivize stuff like hookup culture, things like that, make it so people actually have kids and aren't just having sex to have sex with pleasure and shit, then it would decrease. But pointing that out was I'm apparently a Christo-fascist, so
Well, people
So-
want to be pro-life, but not like anything that goes along with that.
I honestly don't blame them. Like, there's a lot of conservatives who are like caring less and less about the abortion issue. I
Yeah.
don't blame them. I'm quite literally one of those people. I'm not pro-choice or anything, but it's like it's not an issue I care too much about anymore when you got all this other stuff. Young men aren't turning out because, you want to know what? I will say this. Nevada Man just said this in chat. part of the reason is the only issue the GOP focuses on, cultural issue, is like wokeness and education or whatever, and abortion, which doesn't appeal to anyone outside of conservative women. And that is true, because the abortion issue is a more emotionally charged issue. Like, I'm just being honest. Like, whoa, people are
trying
dying.
to see what the margin was in the Senate at this time, just to get a gauge.
Bro, that's good. You're gonna have to use like the Wayback Machine, get the exact second.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, abortion was the reason for the underperformance in 2022. It wasn't Trump who caused all these rural areas to swing hard away from Republicans. A lot of rural areas aren't like super pro-life, I will say that. Most rural areas are actually quite a bit more pro-choice than like the area.
Especially in the Rust Belt.
The Rust Belt's super pro-abortion. Like, people gotta remember that. But no, it's like, no, it's Trump's fault for losing, for Dan Kelly. Trump caused Dan Kelly to lose, apparently. Because, yeah, totally. The reason Janet won by 11 was the whole fake electors thing. That's totally the reason. Totally wasn't the abortion thing, and that Dan Kelly didn't know. The dude ran entirely on crime. That's the thing. Republicans in Wisconsin need to stop running solely on crime. There's other issues, and they can't just bank on there always being bad crime. You're not. How exactly do you run on crime in a state Supreme Court race? I don't. Just why?
Well, no one cares about those elections either. They just vote based on name recognition.
Yeah, and Janet was getting all these ads. Republicans didn't put in any ads. Yeah, whatever. I don't even care too much about that election looking back, because, whoa, we're going to get maybe one more blue congressional seat. Doesn't even look like Steele's district's going to get touched. He's going to be fine. As long as they don't draw him into like a D+30 seat, he's going to win. He's well-liked by a lot in this district, Wisconsin 01. Van Orden was probably going to lose anyway, after he like got drunk and started screaming at college kids. Yeah, Wisconsin.
So that was based though. That's like your average Wisconsin
but it's not
person.
gonna. But yeah, they're just gonna like say he was like a lunatic or something. And Dems actually have a decent candidate in that district who's not even running on abortion, so she's running on like actual issues for the district, which is insane. Dems actually did that. No, and what's funny is once Dems codify abortion in all these swing states, they're gonna have to run on other issues. Like, they won't be able to.
No,
like,
they'll just run on protecting it.
How? In 2022 in Wisconsin, they couldn't even win the Senate race despite abortion. And this is a super pro-choice state, Wisconsin. They couldn't win the Senate race. Well, there was a full-on abortion ban in effect. There were literally no providers in Wisconsin during 2022. Everyone had to either go to Illinois or just not get one at all. So, if that couldn't make them flip the Senate seat, I don't think that, oh, we're going to protect abortion. I don't think that's going to play on voters forever. 2022 was one thing, but now people are starting to realize, oh, Roe didn't completely ban abortion. It just made it a state's issue. And they'll vote yes in favor of these like pro-choice referendums, but they're not going to vote like Democrats just over this issue. That's my whole thing.
Yeah, chat, that's true. Like, people don't even... Yeah. There's so many Republicans who voted against this. It's actually so annoying.
I
had people on Twitter. I had so many people on Twitter saying, I'm a Republican, I'm a Trump supporter, and I voted no. Like, that's just idiotic at that point.
Bro, and people like Margot Robbie and Jordan, the bro just wants to appeal to his lib fans. He's okay. Like, look, he's okay, but I think some of these based, like, ET accounts, like, even the more based ones, they want to appeal to their, like, liberal followers, so they'll just, like, every once in a while say, oh, I'm supporting insert Democrat here in 2022.
Yeah.
I'm supporting Brandon Presley in Mississippi, even though he supports. Actually, he did walk back the whole comment, but I don't trust him at all, and I don't want to lose.
Yeah, I don't trust him either.
I don't want to lose another governorship, like that.
Left, right? Do you want to get on here?
Yeah, let's get a left or right on here. I don't.
It's been so long since we were on a stream.
I'm going to see Oppenheimer with the boys on
Let's go.
Thursday. Finally, I had to wait because I've been like so busy the last few weeks. So, bro,
haven't
left
seen
right
it yet,
changed
actually.
his mind on the last minute. Bro, don't become like Liv on the LGBT stuff. NTEP, no. NTEP went woke. Look at this. NTEP was telling me in the SpongeBob speedrunning community, he's in this Discord, and there's two Germans. One of them
Oh.
is like a super racist 12-year-old, and the other is like a someone in their mid-20s whose like username literally says like F Nazis, F the AFD. So it's like the two sides of German.
Bro, there's
We
no
love
votes
the
coming
AFD.
in. They just stopped counting.
They stopped the count. Libby T was asking them to stop the count, and they listened.
Our only hope now is Frank
No,
LaRoche
wait,
just throws it
hear
out.
me out. I think that LaRoche,
Trust the plan.
maybe he stopped the count so he could place all the ballots. No, imagine the 27% of votes reporting goes down to like 2.7%. Cleveland flips.
Look at that. Already down to
When did it
66.
happen?
I will say this, it's dropped 4% with only like 4% of the votes come in, and it's dropped from 70 to 66.
Apparently, up until
just
5
saying that.
minutes ago, Red Eagle was saying that yes was going to win. And then 5 minutes ago, he said no's probably going to win.
I think it's going to narrow up a lot, but I still think no wins.
Frank LaRosa's Senate campaign died tonight in Corny.
No, yeah,
Bro,
Frank
Red
LaRoche,
Lion
yeah.
is... Bro, Red Lion, okay. Dude, you need to stop. The dude has, like, an amazing life. The dude has, like, rich parents. I should not say that, because he didn't like when that was like... But he's got people he's friends with. He's got more than friends at this point. And the dude is still, like, obsessing over this election shit. Like, dude, enjoy your life. Like, bro, I don't even enjoy my life, but I don't get this worked up over elections.
Bro, I don't enjoy my life. That sounds kind of sus. Let's keep it PG.
Bro, I'm not. I'm just being honest. I don't even care on these streams. I just say
What's the most populated county? That's Sandusky County. We love It's 95% in. Oh, okay. I'm gonna leave this out here. I will say this.
That's where
just a
Cedar
little bit of
Point is,
little bit of
isn't it?
hopium. Sandusky County.
That's where depressed
it's-
Ginger was being forced.
That's
by
pretty
parents
close to
live.
being in line with how it voted for Trump, and it's 95% in. Is that right? I don't know. I feel like it's weird. That's
Bro,
95% in.
This
But
election is
Sandusky
super
County voting 56-44. That's pretty much in line with how it voted in the presidential election. So
Bro,
there
this
might
is
be.
like
I think there's a lot of yes votes out there, but I don't think it's gonna be enough.
this is very non-partisan though. It's like obviously like the
It's
blue
starting.
areas are-
It was that way earlier. I mean, the early vote was, but let's see. Yeah, Sandusky County's 95% in the 2020 election. It voted for Trump 62-35. So if Trump's underperforming by like 6, and Sandusky, this is a pretty urban suburban county, working class, kind of working class urban suburban county. So I mean, there's definitely yes votes out there. It's just I don't think it's going to be close to enough. But we'll sit here and keep streaming, and we can just talk
Bro,
about other stuff.
Athens is finally gonna break its streak of always voting blue by like 10 points in every election. Like even for DeWine, it voted like blue D+. It voted like very similar in the Senate and governor race.
It's a bunch of annoying college kids. It's
Yeah,
actually
they
so
don't know-
stupid.
They don't know how to vote. Like it's a perpetual like struggle between the college kids and the white working class people who live outside of
Yeah, exactly.
the city. So it's
I
always
drove.
ends
I
up as
drove. No,
D+.
it was so funny. I drove through there last summer, and like it's all because you go to like Marietta, which is in Washington County, first ever city established in Ohio, our old state capital. Very interesting. And then you go to Athens, and Marietta was all Trump stuff. And then you could cross over to Athens, and like within 5 minutes, it's all pride flags. You feel like you're in like San Francisco. Then you leave Athens County, and you go to like Meigs, and it's all Trump stuff. It's crazy.
This is sad. Let's go, Ohio issue. Who's ready for Ohio issue 2? That's gonna ban voting. Wonder how
Ohio
that one's
issue
gonna-
2. I
That's-
can't
that
wait
one's
for
gonna-
Frank LaRose to just throw this out.
Yeah. No, it's gonna ban voting in Ohio and always give the electors to Republican candidates. No, I wonder this. If that amendment was on the ballot and Trump came out in support of it, I bet it would instantly pass.
That's facts. If Trump held a rally in like Youngstown for issue
Yes.
1, right now all of this would be vote yes.
Trump. He went to
Like,
Erie
honestly.
instead.
Yeah.
I
He
think he
could
may
have just
win
came
that
one
county.
county over. Could have gone to Ashtabula.
I think he may win that county in 2024, Erie, Pennsylvania.
Erie.
Yeah.
Oz got crushed there though. So
There was like such low white working class turnout though.
that's true.
The cities turned out the working class people didn't. And there was the Mastriano effect. I'm so glad Mastriano decided not to run for Senate. I actually support McCormick. I know that's shocking. You wouldn't have caught me dead saying that a year ago. But
Really?
yeah.
Supported McCormick over Oz?
No. In 2024.
Oh, I do too. I thought you meant in 2022.
No, definitely
like,
not.
what?
I supported Oz was better. Oz would have won if Dems didn't run like full on like racist ads. Like Midas Touch literally ran an ad saying he attended a radical mosque and then showed him holding like an AK-40. Like they were trying to make him like look like a terrorist. They were
I didn't
putting,
know about
like,
that.
Yeah, they were. They were trying to get those Chester County suburbanites to get back in 2004 mode, and it worked. So, Dr. Oz, Muslims moved red everywhere. I looked at the precinct the mosque is in Milwaukee, and it moved like 25 points to the right for Ron Johnson. Like that entire area, it's like a more suburban part of the city. Everywhere around it like moved left from 2016 Senate race, except the Muslim precinct just moved like 22 I think points right or something like that. What are the Muslims cooking? Who knows?
They're gonna vote for Trump in 2020.
I think Republicans may have won them in 2022. No, I can't wait for Hamtramck and Dearborn to just be red, and like every other city in the Detroit metro to be safe blue.
The Amish turned out bigly. Yes is up 80-20 in Holmes County.
Damn. I wish they were able to vote in Wisconsin. The ones here aren't allowed to vote.
No,
No, they can't.
not the Muslims. The Amish here are so based.
Bro, what do you mean? The Muslims and Amish are the same.
So true.
No, in Wisconsin, they can't even vote. It's sad. They can't even own cell phones in Wisconsin. Some of the ones in Pennsylvania own cell phones, I know. I heard in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, some of them are like even they like work in office buildings. Because like the area they used to live is just becoming urbanized. Like Ted Kaczynski is like rolling in his grave right now.
Yeah.
Just knowing this. The Amish are being forced into like office buildings. We gotta get TPC on here so I can do a push-up contest again.
Yeah, you guys gotta do that.
I'm doing
Live on
200 a day
stream.
now. I'm doing 200
That'd be
a
far
day
more
now.
entertaining than this.
I do 200 a day now, so that I would.
Yes is now down by less than 30. Let's go. That's a W, boys. We're so back.
Bro, now it's doing better than my prediction. Come on, this wasn't supposed to happen.
I don't want to be hopeful, but Yes has gained 5 points, and only like 6% of the vote has
Yeah,
came
but
in.
that Columbus margin, there's no way. Like,
Yeah, that's. I mean, it is only what 23% in.
yeah, you realize that the rest of Columbus is yet to drop yet.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be more favorable, but you're right. Like,
Yeah,
that
but
is
it's
a
still
huge
gonna
margin.
add a lot of no votes. Like, bro, it's gonna go from 81%. It's gonna go from 86% to like 79. Still a bunch of no votes.
And that Cleveland drop is gonna be bad too.
How's Cincinnati doing?
80-20. That's actually surprising. I thought Cincinnati would be closer. They went all in the Cincy suburbs, campaigning.
Frank LaRose. I mean, you disappointed me. You disappointed the
LaRose, LaRose. Rose throwing.
I'm gonna have to renounce his French card. He's no longer French American. The Amish have adopted technology to increase tourism. This is sad. The Amish literally sold off their way of life to get tourism.
That's sad.
No, the Lancaster city government was just like, Amish, you gotta modernize so we get more tourists.
LaRose is the DeSantis of Ohio. That's actually so true.
He endorsed Trump, though. I think Moreno's gonna lose to Brown, sadly.
Yeah, Dolan supported issue 1. All the Senate candidates in Ohio supported issue 1. At least the Republicans.
I will say
Obviously.
I'm worried about Moreno. He reminds me way too much of Tim Michaels.
I don't know. Did you watch his interview with Josh?
No, I didn't, but I watched his
He was actually
announcement
pretty
video.
solid in that interview.
I watched his announcement video, and if that's the way he's campaigning, he's gonna go down like Tim Michaels.
I don't know. I'm cautiously optimistic with Moreno.
Look, I think Tester's done. I think these people saying he's gonna win are stupid. Like, he's not making up. Like, Susan Collins, the only reason she outperformed Trump by that much was due to the fact that there was, like, a bunch of third parties taking votes from the Democrat. Like, in reality, she should have won by, like, 3 points, not 8.
Yeah.
Like, unless there's, like, a bunch of right-wing parties that get in the Montana race, I think Tester's gonna lose by, like, 5 or 6 points. Bro, I was just owned. Someone said, you think there should be an ID for porn, but not one for guns? Whoa.
Oh, he got you there.
Gotcha. I have never been more owned, and I don't care. No, I love when like these people tell me to cope. Like when if you post like something anti-porn or whatever, these people will tell you to cope. When it's like these people are like the biggest copers on the planet, like trying to justify their addiction and shit. But yeah, I'm the one coping because you're addicted. I am coping. Anyone who says cope, that basically, I just take it as like surrendering. Like if you say cope to someone,
It's just they don't have an argument.
Yeah, that's what they say. Or they say cope, we won elections, and it's like that doesn't mean shit. That is one of the issues with democracy. It makes every single issue that's more popular look like it's morally
No,
right.
it's literally just all the corporations and everything spend billions to get people to believe something. They vote on it and then they say it's fair.
Yeah, that isn't even this election, by the way. I'm not just ranting
Well, yeah,
about
this election was just... Yeah.
It was mid. The only reason I even care about this election is because I want to come on this stream and just talk about shit, because I haven't been on a stream in a while, so...
Yeah, I'm gonna be trying to upload more frequently and stream more, but we'll see. I don't know. There's just not a whole lot going on, you know?
I'm trying to get William Kolb to convert to a Catholic.
You should.
The dude used to be like super Protestant, but now he doesn't defend him anymore. Because of the whole progressive stuff. Bro, this is looking a lot like my county predictions. Is
I'm saying
GOP
that,
Josh's county voting no?
Josh? Yeah, but only 18% is in.
Oh, were you supposed to leak that county?
Oh.
That's Wyatt
no.
Tomlin's county, excuse me.
Yeah, that's where Wyatt Tomlin lives.
Yeah, he lives
Actually,
right
Wyatt
there.
Tomlin's county is voting 63-37 for yes.
Bro, Entep, did you just disappear? Yeah, I said that I'm gonna be converting officially once I'm 18. So.
No,
Yes.
they should have brought Trump to campaign for this. That would have been the... If they could have done that, then... How did Holmes County... What? They just pulled Holmes County off the map.
LaRose.
What are the Amish
LaRose
cooking?
is cooking.
What are the
cooking.
Amish cooking?
LaRose, a bunch of Amish votes are coming in. Yeah, Republicans should have worded it so yes was no and no was yes.
Yeah, that's true. Because a lot of people just vote no on stuff.
Because they don't want to read it. If they see something long, they vote
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, it was so long. I read the actual thing. It was so complicated.
LaRose getting his meals. If LaRose somehow makes yes pass, I will be like wearing this every single day.
If LaRose pulls this out somehow, he has my complete and total endorsement. I will door knock for LaRose if he manages to pull this off.
La Ukraine, La Rhino. What are the other ones?
Yeah, I saw Ohio State University campus is 98% no. That's crazy. Franklin
What do you
County just...
expect? What do you
Yeah.
expect? Okay, can someone tell Scott Pressler to stop going to universities to register voters? He was doing that at MSOE, like, or not MSOE. That's another Milwaukee school. No, he's doing one at University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee. Actually, did it at a few Wisconsin universities. And it's like, bro, these people are gonna vote. These people are gonna vote Janet.
I'm just waiting for that Cleveland and Columbus drop. It's gonna be over when that happens, because all the votes coming in are... Oh, Holmes is back on the map. 79-21.
The Amish can vote in Ohio, right?
Yeah, Amish vote in Ohio. That's why Holmes is the most
They
Republican
really
county.
like this referendum, then.
Yeah.
Now, if the Amish could vote in Wisconsin, Trump would have won the state. There's definitely enough of them to make up
Columbiana
that.
County's up to 60-40. That's interesting.
There's definitely enough of them to make up the like 0.6%. Bro, I called the race for the no at poll closing. Okay, like these local newspapers are like behind. Dave Wasserman called it like 10 minutes after poll closing.
Yeah.
Bro, some of these pro-life people like saying we cannot compromise on abortion. It is like I'm just seeing this on Twitter. Like, I'm sorry, but you gotta do that. Like,
Oh, Columbus is starting to report.
oh, there's millions of people dying each year. Yes, that's life. People die. I know it's shocking.
Let Ashtabula County cook.
Buckeye, are you aware that people die every year?
Did you? Yeah, I am.
This
Pretty
is
aware of that.
insane. How can the right permit anyone to die? Entop, were you there on a Sunday in the UP? Because then they were going to church. Well, they actually don't do church in like an actual church building. They go to each other's houses. All those buildings that Amish go in that look like churches are actually schools. They don't have churches. They just go to each other's houses. Is my mic even working?
Yeah, I hear you.
Are you just that invested in this county margins? Who cares?
I am. Yes.
Delaware County
No.
is voting 66%.
No, the Amish are nice though, especially here.
The based Amish. I know Andy Bashir fan like hated Amish because like one group of them like killed a dog or something near them.
No, they have puppy mills. That's a stereotype, at least.
Yeah, it's not. Man, a lot of them. They do like they eat pigeon. Like that's but that's good because like this is what people do. Like near where my grandparents live, there's a lot of Amish. If they're if ever like apparently pigeons like going in people's barns and like making a mess of them. That's something they do a lot. So this is what happens. You'll hire the Amish, and by hire it just means you let them come over, shoot and kill all the pigeons, and then they eat them. So you don't even need to pay them. They just come over and get the free pigeon.
That makes sense, I guess.
So they're helpful. They actually do a lot. Like they interact a lot with the local communities. It's neat. They read the local paper and stuff. Okay, Xavier Monday, hi from Dayton. We are a very Democratic county. Downtown is jumping right now. He voted no, so we've got a no voter in chat.
Sad.
A Democrat from Dayton.
Yeah, Dayton's 71's 29 right now.
Yes, let's go. I don't care about no. Now, I supported yes in this, not because of abortion or anything, but because I think that they should need 60% to pass stuff.
Yeah.
I think
if this wasn't about the whole abortion thing, it would have actually done better.
No, it wouldn't, because this type of stuff does bad in most states, because most people don't want to admit that they shouldn't have the full power. I will say, thank God the founders put in, like, the whole protection that, like...
Yeah.
that, like, the Constitution needs, like, 3/4 of the state legislatures to be amended. Like, if they just said, oh, you could do it with a 50 majority, the Constitution would be amended every, like, 2 minutes. And we'd have, like, every Republican administration, we'd have new constitutional amendments. The country would have collapsed decades ago, let's be real, if that happened. I'm so happy the Electoral College is never going.
Yeah. We love the Electoral College.
I will say this, though. I think, like, 20 years down the line, it's going to be reversed. And I think Republicans will do good in the popular vote, but Dems will, like, always win the Electoral College. If urban areas continue, like, moving to the right like they are, I think that could happen. Like, if urban areas are voting, like, 65-35 instead of, like, 80-20, then that's going to help Republicans quite a bit. Yeah, power for the people 100% of the time is not a good thing. Like, there needs to be checks and balances, and 51% of people should not be able to tell the other 49% what to do or, like, decide policy. They should need 60%. They should need
like a sizable majority.
They should need a sizable majority to actually pass something. Like, yeah, most people are too stupid to realize.
Oh, they called it for no on New York Times.
I called it for no on poll closing. Like, what's going on?
I know, I'm just saying.
We should have became a monarchy.
Catholic monarchy, USA.
Okay, I got a rant about this. This has nothing to do with the thing, but I just remembered it for some reason. There are all these people claiming if Chiang Kai-shek beat Mao, that China would be like a free democracy today. That is like that is the stupidest take I've ever heard. Like, Chiang Kai-shek was actually based. He wasn't pro-democracy at all. Like, everyone's like, oh, he let Taiwan become a democracy because he didn't care what happened after his death if he was rolling over an island with, like, 5 million people. It's not... Like, if he was rolling over China, there would have been... China would be a lot like Russia is today.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that. Buckeye, are you still white? NTEP wants to know.
I think so, yeah.
It's okay to be white. Don't worry.
True.
We should have became a dictatorship.
Nah. We should have been a Catholic monarchy.
You found out Huey Long was, like, anti-Catholic?
That was half a joke, but yeah. I was very disappointed.
Huey Long, he was French, too.
Yeah.
French Protestants aren't too many of those. I think he just got pissed that the Irish came in and took all his jobs. That's what happened in, like, southern
Louisiana.
The
immigrants, man.
No, literally, a bunch of French people literally, like, hated Catholics in southern Louisiana. They all converted to Protestantism for the sole reason they hated the Irish. Because they came in and took their jobs, basically. Okay, EdTep is inviting everyone to his grad party next year. He invited me.
I'll try to come. No, Al Carbo, I mean, like, I think there needs to be some representation for the people, but, like, I'm not a monarchist, I'm joking when I say
Okay, not
that,
gonna lie, England's system is decent. If they, like, put aside, like, how shit their culture is, like, their system would be okay. Like, a parliament,
parliament?
and, like, a king. I would support giving the king, like, more power, though.
Yeah.
Like, obviously their culture isn't good and the issues, like the way their parties stand, but I think their system, like Parliament, House of Lords, amazing system. We should have something like that in America. Like, that's an amazing system. Far better than whatever Canada's Senate has. That thing is.
Yeah, Canada's Senate
Canada's
is stupid.
Senate's like, what the hell is going on? Canada's Senate needs to take its meds, let's just say. No, the House of Lords is based. They literally like appoint members of the English Church to it still, and like everyone hates it because England's majority atheist now. Why is Ireland still like 70% Catholic? The UK just like collapsed. I know most of the Catholics in Ireland aren't like too religious. And it's more of like a cultural thing. But like, why did?
Yeah.
What the hell happened to England? Like nobody even claims to be Christian anymore there. Like at least in Ireland they claim they are. Also, the leader of every single entity in the British Isles is of Indian descent, though.
That's kind of funny.
I mean, you got
Reverse
Rishi
colonization.
Sunak in charge of the UK. Scotland's PM now is a is like a Muslim. No, he's Pakistani. So everyone's of the Indian subcontinent, descent from that region. We should have
I'll
something.
be right back.
Bro, we lost Buckeye. This music is based. Goes hard. So Young Centrist basically supports the Polish system. Or the French system. Actually, no, the French system, the president's got a bit more power, so... Yeah, more like the Polish system. Like, Duda doesn't do anything, he just sits there. Who is it? They're having a big election in a couple weeks. The German system, I see. Poland's got basically the same system, though, from what I've seen, so... Hopefully AFD wins in 2025. Hopefully law and justice stays in government. They finally projected no wins, finally. Wait, how the hell is yes almost at 40%? Twenty 23 Polish election. I gotta look at this. We gotta get a what's his name? Jaroslaw Kaczynski's gotta win this. I think. Is he related to Ted Kaczynski? I don't know. Yeah, it seems like PO's initial gains are losing. Yeah, because Henry VIII is a soy boy, so that's what happened. Henry VIII is a soy boy. This is a fact. Also, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already for some reason. I'll send a link in the chat. I gotta get more subs. I make videos that like nobody watches. I actually make videos more than twice a year, like Buckeye. So yes, the link should send. Yes, be sure to sub. Check it out. Share it too. If I continue getting subs, I'll make even more content. It's gonna be great. Music box. What the hell is going on with Buckeye? He's just like doing his own thing, which you gotta respect. But it's like you got a responsibility to your stream. You don't do any videos for like an entire year, and then you just
Okay, it was like 3 months. Let's just calm down, okay?
Yeah, you make like one video after 3 months.
What are
You
my
gotta
thoughts
start
on
doing those
seed
daily
oils,
podcasts.
NTEP? I'm against seed oils.
I love the seed oils. We need to live in the pod and eat the bug. I ate a bug. I mean, I'm starting to eat bugs and hunting them. An official bug hunter. That's gonna be a job in the future. Just going around your house, like finding ants and shit, and just being like, "You're going in here. I'm gonna cook you up and feed you to the plebs."
Real.
Wait, what happened?
What do you mean? What happened? We lost.
We lost by a lot.
We lost.
Huge. The loss was huge. It wasn't even close. Not at all.
It is under 60 now. It's ironic.
Malema is gonna save South Africa. Bro, I'm sorry, but the guy who like brought that clip into attention, it made me super skeptical right off the bat. If that actually happened, if he was actually advocating for the death of white people, you don't go out there and say this is like American CRT.
Well,
Like,
yeah. I mean, no, I agree that aspect is cringe, but
No, he's got.
I mean, have you seen the stories about EFF members going to like white schools and whipping the kids there,
Yeah,
and
but the
attacking
EFF
them?
is literally running like white candidates in their elections. Like,
Yeah, but
what-
they're also going out and committing acts of terrorism.
yeah,
against
they're
white
not
people.
being condoned. I can't. Jackson Hinkle's got to interview the guy. It sounds like that interview might happen, and that'll clear a bunch of stuff up. No, because the guy's like Trump. He like when in all those interviews where they ask him those questions, like the same way Trump in 2020, like during his it was his town hall. It was like one of the last ones in 2020. Like the lady who was interviewed, what was her name? She's like on the Today Show, and she was like the one questioning him on everything, and she was like sitting there like, "Do you condone the conspiracy theory that the Democrats are a bunch of pedophile elites?" Blah blah blah,
yeah,
and
that.
he was refusing to like say whether or not. That's what Julius Malema does. He does the exact same thing as Trump. Did that mean that Trump believes that conspiracy theory? No. Does that mean Malema believes that? No. He just doesn't want to give the media what they
Well,
want.
no, Trump
Just
was
a
right
man.
though, because
What?
Trump does no, but the theory with Trump was correct. The one with Malema was not
What theory with Trump?
about the QAnon. I mean,
Yeah,
that's
that's
factual. That's true.
It's not true, the stuff they were saying. They were asking
Yeah,
him
it
if he
is.
thinks like the Dems. Bro, you need to touch grass.
I'm joking, bro. Come on, let's just calm down.
Dude, this
I'm
is your
joking.
channel. Look, I'm trying to help you out. As someone who's gotten
Completely
their channel
condemned.
suspended.
That was just a funny prank. A funny prank.
Yes.
Oh, what just dropped? It dropped. Franklin. Franklin County. Why you gotta do this?
It
to
didn't
me?
hurt it too much. Didn't hurt yes too much though. Bro, Bro, it's so much bigger than just communist and non-communist. You guys think everyone just looks at the party on Wikipedia and it's like, oh, communist party, therefore they're evil. Like, that's what everyone does.
That's true.
By the way, I wouldn't even support the EFF if I lived in South Africa, by the way. I would probably support like I don't know, it's like the Freedom Front or whatever. Like, I'm just saying that like everyone just came attacking them. It's like the current thing on the right. Like they just see like one bad thing. It's like, oh, left-wing party says this halfway around the world. When in reality, this left-wing party, like they were making it seem like this guy was like a WEF puppet. When it's like, no, he's not. This dude is obviously against the whole like global consensus and stuff. Like there were people claiming when this happened that Malema
He's
was
pro-gay marriage, though. But I mean,
well, like it's a lot bigger than that in a lot of countries. Like he's definitely not a WEF shell if he's
Yeah.
supporting like Putin and stuff. Like I'm just being real. There's more to the world than just left-wing and right-wing parties. Like fun
we
fact,
need a
in
distributist party.
in Ukraine before the war happened, the conservative parties were the ones who were pro-West, and the more liberal, like left-wing parties were the ones who were like more like pro-Russia.
Yeah,
Does that mean
that's even
does
true
that
in
mean that
Canada.
the right wing, the based conservative right wing parties, the West was good? Is that what that means? No, it doesn't. Like you can't just say, "Oh, left wing party equals neoliberal establishment," blah blah blah. It's a lot bigger than that, and people don't seem to see that. They just see right wing, left wing party support gay marriage. It's they're WEF backed. Buckeye touches so much grass, he is 1% grass. This is true. He's
So
in trouble.
true.
I was called the gym bro by one of my friends for doing 200 push-ups a day.
I don't
stop
do
being friends
push-ups,
with
but I
them.
have a bunch of weights in my room. I do like workouts with those.
Oh, you're doing the left or right strategy.
Yeah.
I just do push-ups. I'm never gonna do the whole lifting thing.
You should do planks. A good core is like good for everything.
Nah, I tend to do I just do push-ups. It's fine. Works decent. Definitely seen improvements. Gay marriage is gay. Who
So
would've
true.
guessed? This is a revolutionary thought.
Who said that?
NTEP.
Oh, it's not showing up in my chat.
The Boars. And the song he was singing was earlier a song from Apartheid, so like... Whoa, shocking. Also, I highly doubt this dude like 1 second is like saying, like singing that song. Everyone's like, he wants to literally kill white people. 2 seconds later, he's like, we all stand with the Russian people and Putin. Last I checked, the Russians are like some of the whitest people on earth. Like they're pretty
I think
far
they are.
north.
Other than maybe
Pretty white.
maybe Scandinavia, but besides that,
Yeah, they are pretty white. Like, I don't think he'd be wanting to kill all white people and then be supporting Putin. Also, I always say, before people think that I like Hitler or something like that, I always
What?
say I was third on his kill list.
what?
I'm a French Mediterranean. I was third on his kill list, so that's how it is. Yeah,
Other than
Mussolini.
being
He was gonna turn.
Catholic, there
He
is
was gonna
nothing
turn
that.
on Mussolini the second the war ended if he won. Like he did not like the Italians. He just tolerated them.
Other than being Catholic, there's nothing Hitler would have had wrong with me. I don't think.
Yeah, you were Hungarian. He didn't mind the Slavs, at least the northern Slavs. Wasn't too big of a fan of the southern Slavs, because I know you're Hungarian, right?
Hungarian and German, a little bit of Irish.
So not sure what his thoughts were on Celts, but
I'm not sure. He didn't like the English, but no, he kind of liked he liked the English people, but he despised like their government, I think, or something like
yeah,
that.
that's definitely what it was. No, he wouldn't mind Hungarians, northern Slavs. Like he didn't have an issue with Slavs, but he did have an issue with southern Slavs, like the Yugoslavs, Serbians, Bosnians, Croatians. Wouldn't have been a big fan of them. He really hated the Italians, southern French, which I initially thought I was more northern French, but apparently it's not. Like
You're not Norman.
I was always told like that my family came from like Normandy, but we found out the family name actually originates from more southern France. So,
Huh.
which definitely plays into effect because like everyone in my family on the French side has dark hair, and people from Normandy do not have dark hair. They are more blonde. So, makes sense. Hitler hated the Polish. He more so hated the Polish government. He didn't mind most. Actually, he didn't like Catholics.
Yeah,
that was
Hitler
the
didn't
thing.
like Catholics.
Hungarians for most of history. He didn't mind. Well, he didn't like most Christians. Let's be real with that. He wanted
Well, yeah.
Germany after the war. He was gonna like completely get rid of like Christianity. He believed Christianity was like a Jewish he wanted
Psyop.
people to become like pagans. Which there is an uptick of like these right-wing people trying to advocate for paganism, let's just say. There was like this one guy, I don't know what his name was, but he was claiming Christianity was like the woke movement in Rome.
I don't like how people are advocating for like Islam.
Yeah, that too. That's all the manosphere because they think that like the only thing that men should do is like be 100. Like I'm not even saying masculinity is bad. It's a good thing, but these people like unironically take it way too far, and they think like,
Yeah.
oh, Christianity, it's too weak for us. It's too weak. It doesn't. It actually makes men have responsibility when in reality they should
No,
just.
the point of Christianity, well, I shouldn't say the point of Christianity is to be weak, but from their point of view, I guess it is.
Yes, that's the
It's
thing-
about
same thing with pagans.
sacrifices.
The same thing with pagans. They think Christianity is like a female's like religion and shit. That's like the kind of arguments they use. Yeah, Hitler tolerated Protestants for electoral purposes. Back then, Germany was majority Protestant. Now it's majority Catholic, because the Protestant areas of Germany became atheist under the Soviet Union. So
Sad.
as it said, Catholicism, your religion's now the majority in Germany because of that.
No, I meant that people became atheists.
Ah.
But yeah.
No, it's weird because the atheists are like the most likely group to back the AFD. It's cursed. What is going on? Like all the Christians back the center-right party. It's weird. Politics in Europe is weird. It seems like the more far-right parties are usually dominated by atheists. It's so cursed.
Well, no, because they usually
Outside
have
of
a
Italy,
Christian
Italy's a
Democratic
different-
Party. That's the main center-right one.
What is?
Excuse me. Most countries have a Christian Democratic Party that's like the center-right Christian party, and then the far-right party is usually like atheists.
Outside of Italy. France, too, is a bit of a different story. I believe in Spain, most Catholics back the EP. Or is that what it's called? No, it's the PP, which they really need to rename. They really need to rename that.
That's
that
so
party.
funny.
I don't know who came up with that idea, but they should. It's the People's Party of Spain, which they abbreviate to. It's so
PP.
immature, like making fun, but it's just like they kind of brought it on themselves. I'm sorry, but CDU or CSU was a religious interest party. CSU, from what I've heard, is based like the. That's the more Catholic-oriented one. That's the one from Bavaria, the Christian Social Union. That one's a bit more right-wing than the Christian Democratic Union. We love Bavaria. Bavaria is just like... I heard they have de facto have an abortion ban in Bavaria.
Bavaria is so beautiful.
Also, the reason that like all the American stereotypes of Germany are like Bavarian stereotypes is because Bavaria is the part that America controlled
Yeah.
during the that's why all the stereotypes Americans have of Germans, that's all Bavaria. Like 90% of Germany isn't like that.
The Lederhosen.
Beer.
Yes.
2023. So, the GQP squash has entered the chat. This is shocking.
Josh,
I'm
I
about
said
to
that if,
leak
I
his
said that
last
if Frank
name.
LaRose
Okay, this is Josh.
pulls out his
GOP
mules,
Josh's-
I'll support him.
GOP Josh's last name is Josh Van Federjewski. That is his last name. I know I just leaked it.
Let's not dox people on stream.
That is his last name, Van Federjewski. He is also distant cousins of Adolf Hitler.
Big if true.
Yeah, Bavaria is based. Poland is too. Poland's kind of cringe on foreign policy, but it's kind of in their national interest to do so.
Yeah. Well, they just hate the Russians, which, fair enough.
No, Buckeye, remember when you like a few?
I
like,
still don't
last-
really like the Russians. I'm just
last
willing to
year you
support them
didn't
over
know.
Ukraine.
Last year you didn't know this shit, and you were like in the group chat, like, imagine thinking Poland's based. They literally don't like Russia, and I'm like, dude, they got.
I never have once
You
said
did.
that.
You did in the
Cap.
group chat. You didn't know though. It was like last year, towards the beginning of the Ukraine war.
Oh, yeah, beginning of the Ukraine war, I was a huge Ukraine shill. I'm not even going to deny that.
I was too. I changed though.
Yeah, I changed too.
I should have listened to BZ.
Over time, I was like pro-Ukraine for a little bit, then I was just like neutral. I didn't really care.
No,
And then
at the
I've slowly-
beginning, I was like real anti. I didn't care, and then PG made me grow Ukraine. and then I just like eventually stopped caring, and now I'm like.
Thank you, Stars. Sorry.
Stars, are you still running? Wait, wasn't this dude like conducting polls or something?
Yeah, he was gonna run for his city council or
Oh,
mayor,
that's
I
what it
think.
was.
But he did conduct polls in the midterms.
Yes. NTIP, Caleb, Isaac, and BT2 were the only real ones. AP was always
Just
right
came
about
in.
the war. Bro, I miss AP.
I miss AP so much.
Bro, I like when he
Bro,
told
what is
us
coming
to touch
in?
grass while he was doing his 5-hour county map stream. Said that the war is a stalemate. Putin knows what he's doing. All these people on Twitter acting like, oh, Putin's so dumb. Like these like NAFO accounts would be like a top tier military strategist. Oh, the humanity. There was some degenerate who just replied to me like, if Pornhub gets hacked, hackers will have my idea and what porn I watch. Then just don't fucking watch it.
Josh, after today, yeah. Wait, no, unless
Yeah,
LaRose pulls out his mules. If
No,
not,
yes,
then yes.
But yeah, Josh, you are vindicated. I'm gonna dispose of this after the stream. I wish I had my GOP Josh button, but I lost it.
How do you lose the GOP Josh
My
button?
brother probably.
That should
stole
be
it.
like your most prized possession.
No, my brother probably stole it. That's probably what happened. He also stole a bunch of those Mike Carey stickers, and now they're all over the place. I don't even know. Like GOP, like every time, like I go in my room, sometimes there'll just be like a Mike Carey sticker sitting there. So yeah, GOP Josh, thank you so much for giving me like rolls of these. And I'm just very. I still have the envelope, by the way.
How do you have so many? Bro, I'm jealous. I need some Mike Carey
Bro,
stickers.
the dude literally sent like rolls of this stuff. There's some on my floor right now. I don't even know where these came from. Like,
Bro, imagine you can sell
here's a
those in like
sample of,
20
the
years as
roll. The
antiques.
dude gave me like 5 of these rolls. Buckeye, DM me your address. GOP
That's not
Josh
creepy
Rogan.
at all. I'll do it, Josh. If you promise to send me stickers, I'll do it.
I remember I did an unwrapping of this, and this was during when GOP Josh had a bunch of controversy and stuff. I did like the official unwrapping of the box, and everyone was like, "What the hell is GOP Josh doing? Is he paying people to like be big?" And it was like, I liked how many people it fooled. I called it the GOP Josh sponsorship package. Also, my brother stole the $10, so I made like that bet that if
All right,
issue
Josh, you
one-
got it. Good.
I made that bet that if issue 1 passed, I would send the $10 back to Josh, but I don't have those $10 anymore because my brother stole them. So. That's too bad. Franklin County. Just like Franklin the Turtle, who apparently like a lot of people want to kill.
What's wrong with Franklin the Turtle?
I don't know, there was like this YouTuber who does iceberg videos. I forgot what his name is, but he like there's like a running joke that he hates Franklin the Turtle. Apparently it's like
Mahoney
a broader
just
meme.
dropped a little bit.
Apparently there's like a broader meme now, so yeah, Franklin County. Just texted you, Buckeye. GOP Josh has a very important text for you, Buckeye.
Let's see. What does he say? Do I read it aloud?
Yes.
No, I'm not
From
gonna read
Josh.
it aloud. I'm not gonna read it aloud.
Nah, come on.
Let's see.
read
What
it.
does it say?
Why won't Mahoning count? It's still only at a. Actually, wait, it just narrowed a lot.
Yeah, Mahoning County narrowed up a lot, but we shall see.
No, McConnell, Gen Z
Why is-
squeezes. Oh my god. I remember there was the whole
The Gen
Gen
Z
Z-
rap.
Yes, and he forgot to change his name on the bottom. So, so we literally sent that to Mary Miller stand with that being his name at the bottom.
He probably thought that's who he actually was.
Yep. No, and then Michael Leone was like, I was going to retweet him, but then I saw he supported Ye 2024, and I can't promote something like that. That's what Michael Leone said. I gotta get him on my stream again sometime. Michael Leone is so chill, unironically. Random Dem claims that the final margin is going to be closer to no 70%.
I mean, depends on Cuyahoga and Summit, but we'll see. Because Columbus is actually narrowing up a little bit.
Oh, Red Maple might do a space tonight.
Ooh. Isn't he going to debate someone?
No, he was going to debate Reagan Republican, but he didn't want to debate because Reagan Republican's a pussy.
I was looking forward to that.
No, Reagan Republican doesn't do shit. He's safe, edgy. That's the definition we gave. We just mocked that guy. We did a whole space a few nights ago that was funny. I was up till like 2 a.m. straight up mocking Reagan Republican with him.
In a space?
Yes. Bro, I literally lost track of time yet because Reagan Republican, the dude thinks he's so edgy with his jokes. He's like, French people riot. Ha ha ha.
That's so funny.
See? I'm telling very edgy jokes, guys. The French people, they riot. Italians have weird food names, blah blah blah. No, and the dude's like a massive neocon. And like he's the stereotype of like a neocon kid. The dude lives in like 5 different countries.
No, his family's like a millionaire family from Mexico, aren't they?
Yes. I know he goes to school in the U.S. I know that.
Yeah, but he's from Mexico.
I need to get a charger for my computer, so I will be back in like 1 minute. I'm just gonna leave this. Everyone can enjoy the LaRose thing for like.
Is that a magnet, or does it just say oh?
It's a button. See, premium Frank LaRose button. You know what? I'm gonna put this on my mic and just like. So that's what everyone's going to see. Just LaRose.
There we go. Al Carber, you did the Mormon versus Catholic debate with Gen Z a while back. You should do that again. Or something like that. Buckeye, do you support Pinochet? To an extent. I mean, pretty much, yeah, but I'm also a distributist in economics. You know, I'm more of a populist, so I'm not sure he would have agreed with me with economic stuff, but yeah. Overall, I do support him. I'm not a commie. Rust Belt elections, if you're a man of God, why don't you belong to the church founded by God? Just pointing that out there. Just a thought. Food for thought, if you will. Debating a Mormon is like stealing candy from a baby. I want to move it up to bigger fish in the sea. Okay. Okay. Well, no matter what you do, I'll listen in, or I'll help set it up if you need me to.
Hello, I'm back.
Hello.
Apparently I forgot to turn off my mic.
Pinochet.
No, Franco is better than Pinochet.
No, you're a Franco enjoyer. I'm honest. I don't know too much about Franco, and I'm gonna be
What's
honest.
wrong? Franco
So,
was base.
I mean, he was base. I just don't know much about him.
Nobody can compete though with the goats, which is Chiang Kai-shek.
Thoughts on trad women? I mean, it's ideal, but like, it's impossible
All of
to
them
find.
have a body count of like 80. So
I mean, I don't dislike
trust
Franco. He's just, I just don't know that much about him.
now Chiang Kai-shek is the best leader. Like the dude was a Christian in China. Like and he was like a dictator. Like say what you want. There's a good chance he would have tried converting China to Christianity if he won the civil war over Mao.
Need.
He wouldn't have been a pro-democracy guy or whatever. Like Reagan Republican claims. He claims that China would be a neoliberal democracy if he won. It's like, tell me you know nothing about Chiang Kai-shek without telling me you know nothing about Chiang Kai-shek. Okay, I'm gonna do ASMR for the rest of the chat with this shitty ass mic. So. Respect. woman, female, HER.
No, read the chat with that. Read the chat with that mic.
No, instead of like one of those like chat bots that reads the chat out loud, it's just gonna be this. Oscar Tubbs is begging to amend with me. Who is that? I feel my signal thoughts taken. No, okay, this is real talk, okay? All these trad women on Twitter have body counts of like 87.
No, that's actually so true. Or look at the pictures they post. Like,
no,
they're not actually
every
trad.
single trad. Okay, any single trad Catholic account, even males, especially the anons, you go to their accounts and they're like retweeting straight up hentai.
The anime Catholics, those people.
Yeah, not even them. No, I've seen like these like Putin shills like tweeting out like hentai and stuff. 98% of these accounts are just bots trying to get right-wingers hooked on hentai. No homo. No homo. Playbacker? No homo. ASMR. This is becoming an ASMR stream. No. Sex on.
Whoa.
Franklin Rose is the savior of our
Rose,
democracy.
my guy, what are you doing?
La Rose. More like La Owned. Am I right?
La Rose is dead on arrival in the Senate.
See the CD? I have no idea why this is sitting here, but this is a premium The Beach Boys. Pet Sounds by the
You a
Beach
big
Boys.
Beach Boys fan?
This is an amazing album. The Beach Boys is an all-American band. Okay, they endorsed Trump in 2020, and that's all you need to know about them. They're based. They actually did endorse Trump in 2020, by the way. They're like
boys.
the Beatles, but not communist. There's like there's no issue with the Beach Boys whatsoever. They're all Americans.
No one's gonna read Catcher in the Rye and then go shoot one of their members.
Yes, they're all still. Actually, they're not all still alive, but at least they didn't get shot after reading Catcher in the Rye. And then Mel
It's a good
Gibson.
book, actually, but
Yeah, man. Hey, isn't Mel Gibson making like a Putin movie?
maybe.
Oliver Stone might make a Putin movie. That's gonna be fire when that comes out.
The
if he
Putin
makes it.
documentary.
Oliver Stone. We need. I'm an Oliver Stone enjoyer. The dude's like literally a resist lib who's pro Putin. I didn't even know that was possible.
There's a lot of tankies who are pro Putin.
He's not even a tanky. He was like a neoliberal who's like pro Putin. He supports Biden, I'm pretty sure. I know he did in 2020. He may support like RFK or Marianne Williamson now or something. Yeah, the Central Powers objectively should have won World War One.
Yeah, agreed.
90% of the bad stuff that happened in the 20th century wouldn't have happened.
German Empire reign supreme. That'd
yeah,
be so
then
beautiful.
Then we would have been able to keep all these old empires.
Yeah.
Wilhelm was based. Wilhelm II.
I'm not proud Republican, by the way. I wish I was that cool, but I'm not.
The dude literally came back to post like that picture of his like bedroom, and it was like a gay bedroom.
That was kind of funny.
Okay, I gotta find something to read. I'm gonna read in this voice. Okay, I'm gonna read all the songs on this Beach Boys album. Okay, number 1, wouldn't it be nice? 2, you still believe in me. 3, that's not me. 4, don't talk. 5, I'm waiting for the day. I haven't even listened to this in like years. I'm not going to. Do computers still have that like slot? No, they don't. I'm stupid. If they did, I would straight up play this CD right now. And then what else do I have here? I've got a U2 CD. U2 Boy. U2's a fire band. If you dislike U2, even though they literally are like WEF funded, they're kind of cringe on that whole front. Like Bono. You guys know U2? Come on, Buckeye.
Yeah,
you're
you
Irish.
too.
Yes. Yeah,
U2 was great.
I know they're a
Well,
bunch of,
they
like,
became cringe. They early on they were really good, but there's some
know
of their
they
later
became-
songs are just cringe.
I know they became like neoliberals and they like performed for Biden and stuff, but they still got fire music.
Yeah.
And they're at least Catholic. And I think he's Catholic. He's Christian. I know Bono's Christian. I
Bono,
think
yeah, he's Christian. I'm not sure if he's Catholic though.
He lives in Ireland. I know his mom was like part of the Church
He's
of
probably
Ireland.
Catholic then, or is he from
No,
Northern
his mom
Ireland?
was part of the Church of Ireland, which was Protestant. He's some form of Christian. That's all I know. But yes, amazing songs in this, like I Will Follow, Twilight, not to be confused with the dog shit film series Twilight, and Cat Dub,
Cats. Just like the movie.
Into the Heart, Out of Control, Stories for Boys. This is Sigma male activity. The Ocean. How many songs are made called The Ocean? A Day Without Me, Another Time, Another Place, The Electric Company, and Shadows and Tall Trees. All fire songs. And yeah, so that's how it is. I'm going to see Oppenheimer with the boys on Thursday, so that's going to be theirs. And then what else do I have? I've got this random as Cuban music CD. It doesn't have any of the songs listed, but this is just straight up Cuban. I don't even know why I have this. This is just what we got. Who cares about Ohio Issue 1? We got to talk about the Beach Boys.
The Beach
U2,
Boys.
Molenbeek. Yeah, I was gonna say, Buckeye, if you were Irish and don't know who U2 are, then you would be like literally a race traitor.
I would need to be deported at that point.
Yes. I listened to
Frank Sinatra.
Bro, I literally listened. Dude, my opening to my like old streams was literally That's Life. Okay, I listened to Sinatra. I'm not Italian, so I don't got the same connection. There aren't any real like big French artists, so like I don't have like the like ethnic connection you have with Sinatra and Dean Martin.
The ethnic connection.
I'm just being real. I'm being honest. The only song we got is the Generation song, the Quebecois song. That was just made by a bunch of randos in their basement, even though it's famous.
The Quebecois song.
Yes.
Is that the one that like the one guy who posts all like the history songs, like the military stuff?
Yes.
You know what I'm talking about? Is that the one?
90% of those songs go hard, even the comedy.
I know
songs.
they do. Yeah, all of them go hard.
No, but that Quebec one, everyone in the comments was like, I've never heard like a foreign song resonate with me more. Like all the comments in that video. Listen to the Quebec. It's called The Generation. Amazing song. Top of the line. It is literally me. New Joker meme. I am literally the man described in that song. They have a whole thing about woman too, but we can pretend that part doesn't exist. You like Elvis? He's an Anglo-American, just like Rich, Zaddy Rich, that guy. White excellence, as he says. He likes Taylor Swift. I hate Taylor Swift. Her music is dog shit. I don't even get why all these conservatives like her. Oh, white excellence. No, she's not. She uses auto-tune. She doesn't even write her own songs.
No,
I know
Taylor-
Frank Sinatra didn't write his own songs either. He just stole songs from people. But he had a good voice, so at least it mattered. Taylor Swift just uses auto-tune.
Taylor Swift has a couple songs that go hard. I'm not gonna lie, but
No, I don't like any of them. They all suck.
nah. Have you ever heard? Nah. She's alright. She's alright.
I don't like any of that modern crap. Like,
I actually
even
don't
like
mind a
mo-
lot of some modern music. Like I'm talking like early 2010s music I actually like, and like
that
2000s music. I'm talking
Okay, I will
modern
say
stuff
that
I don't like.
Pompeii goes hard still.
Yeah.
Pompeii goes hard, but like that's like the only modern song that's decent. Like, look, the Generation, the Quebec song was made in like the 2000s, but it sounds like it was made in like the 1900s. So it's based. Yaylor Swift is who's Yaylor Swift?
Yaylor Swift. That's my favorite musician.
Adolf
No,
Swift.
but Taylor Swift does have a couple bangers. I'm not
Taylor
gonna lie.
Swiftler. What are your thoughts on
Yaylor
Taylor Swift?
Swiftler. And Tep agrees. There we go.
Buckeye spitting facts. He
It's
will always
decided.
agree with you. He literally exists only to agree with you, Buckeye.
That's not true.
Yes, he
Maybe
does.
we're just correct. Have you thought about that?
Remember when he supported DeSantis for like a week and then he supported Trump again?
Yeah.
That was a lot of us. to be
Buckeye
honest,
thoughts on
after
Joe
the-
Biden's granddaughter. Remember, I was dating her. You know, I can neither confirm nor deny that's still
Oh my
going on.
God.
Don't want
This
Secret
is all
Service to come
degenerate
in.
shit. This is all degenerate. I've seen these people on Twitter. Connie T
What are
is-
some famous AP quotes? We got go back and watch his old streams.
Ah,
I'm sure
shoot,
you'll find
shoot.
plenty.
Where was it? The whole do I look white in this book?
do,
George Floyd.
do I look Hispanic?
George Floyd. No, I showed it
George-
to. Yeah, George Floyd interrupted my basketball. I got that quote somewhere. I made it into like one of those quote memes. Gotta get that. Bro, I'm just gonna do a memory lane down
Where's
these
the
old
vote
Google
coming?
slides because I've got like some weird ass election night. I gotta see if I can find the Chuck Grassley one. Holy shit, I still have the Chuck Grassley one. Okay, we gotta look at this. Oh my god, this was made like over 2 years ago. Buckeye,
Yeah.
this is historical.
All right, make it quick. Make it quick. Is it the
Okay.
whole video or? No, remember John Mills?
Yes. Current Senate. Whoa, what the?
Trafalgar.
This isn't a video. This is a.
All right,
Just
make
a
it quick. Come
slide.
on, Georgia. Doesn't he just win every state?
Okay, I remember when this video was still up. Someone on ET was like, "I guess this is just election YouTube in a nutshell," and it showed this. It just showed this. This was before Youngkin won the governor race, so it would have been seen.
Yeah,
as
this is
crazy.
Google Slides.
Yes. I don't even have the animation yet for the like projected. Oh look,
It's the old profile picture
like when you
too.
were a libertarian.
Let's go.
I remember when AP claimed his mom watched Nick Fuentes.
Why is my? I didn't realize how low quality my old PFP was.
Dude, do you remember when AP said his mom watched Nick Fuentes?
Yeah. He said later he lied about that.
Yeah. Note from MSNBC: this guy is evil and hates the I think I meant to say loves the filibusters, which was made by the KKK in 1521. This was back. That was back when Manchin was seen as like ruining Biden's entire agenda. Back when this
Yeah.
was made. This is like an American historical like document because of like
This is
all
gonna
the
be in the Smithsonian.
because of all the inside like political jokes of 2021 America, like Oklahoma, Alabama, Mississippi, Missouri, Tennessee, Florida wins it at poll closing. Who would have guessed? Maine second. This was before Ron DeSantis won by 20 points too, so Florida was still seen as a swing state. New Hampshire, Rhode Island.
Why was New
Connecticut.
Hampshire so close to call?
What? Because Chuck Grassley's he's still at 51%.
Oh yeah, he's still up at least.
Delaware. It's a tie. Illinois. Grassley's in the lead. Yeah, look at the map. It's not even close. Pennsylvania still hasn't been. Virginia's been called, but Pennsylvania hasn't.
That was probably because you made this right after Youngkin won.
No, this was before Youngkin won.
Oh, it was?
Yeah, this was in like June of 2021. This was back when Youngkin winning was seen as like a joke.
Yeah.
This was back when like everyone was like, "Oh, this race is safe D. He's not even going to the first debate." Like Arkansas. Look, it's Vermin Supreme. That nobody's talked about him in years, but he was like.
No, he endorsed like Michael Leone, didn't he? And that was like no,
Yeah,
wasn't he was?
It was just because all he does is cameo now. He doesn't run anymore.
Yeah.
This was back when he still ran and stuff. Enteb's dad. Whoa, shocking. Stefanowski. I don't even know half the shit. Joe Biden from 1988. Damn. But why are there two Bob Menendez's? And then Claire McCaskill comes back with the Phil Bredesen wins. Ben Shapiro wins. What the hell? What was I on when I made this? I was on something. Kansas, Texas. That's biased. Texas is going blue. South Dakota, Wyoming, Louisiana. Key race alerts. New Hampshire. See, you were doing. You were
he won Maine too.
Yeah, he won all the Wisconsin to Colorado, New Mexico, Michigan, Minnesota. Key race alerts. La Follette wins. What?
No, I'm just looking at the map.
John Mills' lost son wins New Mexico. What the? This is pure 2021 memes right here. Bro,
Has he won yet?
I remember when I used to join PG streams as John Mills and just like debate with him and he wouldn't know it was a joke. No, and then one time I joined as like a 9-year-old Gen Z type and I was talking about and like I made jokes like my screen time is almost up and shit like that. And PG thought he was actually debating like a 9-year-old. There he goes. He wins. And so he wins Pennsylvania finally. It took him on Michigan. No, look, based policeman. Remember when James Craig wasn't seen? Remember when James Craig wasn't seen as a complete joke?
Yeah, I missed that.
Fetterman. LTE. Joe Biden. Chuck Grassley. Delaware. Minnesota. We cannot project Mike Lindell has won the Minnesota Senate race. If you disagree with this, you're a partisan hack. Arizona. Even wins Arizona.
Wow.
Idaho. Oregon. John Cox's bear wins California Senate. Oh, this was during the recall. Remember when John Cox had that bear out that he would take?
No. What?
Bro, you get the recall. This was a different time. Yeah.
In California, you mean?
Yeah, John Cox.
Oh, I remember John Cox. I don't remember the bear though.
Yeah, he would bring a bear to his rallies. And like PETA was claiming it was animal abuse. Rhode Island, Hawaii, California, Washington, Illinois, Colorado. Look, it's John Mills. He wins Washington. Brian Schatz. Sandoval. This is just becoming like lame.
Yeah, now it's just boring.
Come on, there's got to be some more interesting stuff.
Yeah, there's got to be some more funny ones.
I think at the end, like everyone, wait, Angus King, what the fuck? John Doyle, yo,
John Doyle.
What the?
Why did that do? Kanye. Tester still won though.
Bro, this is before I found out the app that allows the laser eyes. So we just set a map. Grassley inaugurated as president. Democrat leaders die of heart attack after losing landslide election. Whoa.
That was us after
Vote in the
2022.
description for your approval.
Yeah, I remember everyone would put like you'd have to like do the polls and put your approval rating in the description.
This was almost more of like a parody of like all these series people were doing. It'd be like, vote in this election.
This mock election.
No, and like half of them would just be Democrats winning blue waves every election because everyone's audience was Democrats.
Yeah.
At least election watch analysis, I'll give that guy credit because he didn't let the people actually vote for the Senate races. He let people vote for the primaries. and that was about it. He didn't let people vote for like which state do you want to go which way. No, because there was one of these people was claiming like no, there was this one person who did one of those series, and it was like, what was it? They did a series, and the Democrat was supposed to have like a Great Depression level thing, and the Dems still gained like 25 Senate seats or something like that, because everyone in the description just voted for the Democrats.
I can see that.
Bro, how did this map become so polarized?
I don't know, but you're right. It did become very polarized. We're probably gonna see. I don't know if Stark County will flip.
How are the Amish doing?
73-27 for no. I mean for yes. That actually narrowed up. It was like almost 80.
Summit's 76%.
Yeah, but that's only 39% in. I think it'll narrow up.
What's going on in Wood County? Wood County is gonna.
Wood County is it's a suburban county, so I'm not too surprised. Same with Delaware.
Dayton's only 60%. I figured it'd be a lot more than that. Damn, yes, is at 42 in Delaware. That's neat. Athens narrowed up quite a bit from the like 89%.
Yeah.
What is going on in Lake? Lake has some explaining to do. How is it 60? Like all these other counties...
Lake County is. I don't know what they're doing up there.
Rust Belt is apparently Amish.
Wait, you are, Rust Belt? I know you're from an Amish area. I'm not going to say where, but I know your county has a lot of Amish. It's not Holmes, but I know your county does have a lot of...
Justin Trudeau took his son to see Barbie, but his daughter to see Oppenheimer. What the fuck?
Ohio is one of the states of all time. So true. This has been an election.
I know Justin Trudeau's divorced his wife. Good riddance. I don't care about him. Like, all these people are like, why, even if I disagree with him politically, we shouldn't cheer on his downfall. And I'm like, dude, this dude literally, like, was suspending people's bank accounts who protested him. I don't care if this guy dies. I'm gonna...
All right, 1 second. So, pinfoil, this election was an amendment to change the state constitution to need 60% to pass a constitutional amendment, because right now you just need a 50% majority to amend Ohio's constitution. If this passed, it would have raised that to 60%, and essentially that's really what this was. But they only passed it because of the abortion referendum in November, because it's probably not going to get 60% of Ohioans. But basically, yeah, that's all this was. Is should they raise it to the threshold of 60%?
Buckeye, abortion rights are going to be finally codified in Ohio. Our democracy is saved.
Yeah, our democracy is saved.
Abortion rights will be codified.
Abortion rights? More like abortion wrongs.
Oh, got him.
So original.
That was a good one.
Yeah, I'm more
Summit
focused.
came in.
I'm unironically more focused on the Polish election than I am on this election.
I wouldn't care about this if it wasn't for it. If it wasn't that it was my home state. That's really...
Jaroslaw Kaczynski better win.
I thought the Polish election wasn't until... Is it this year?
It's in October.
It's in October?
No,
I thought it was
of the presidential election.
Oh.
The
What's the difference? I don't follow Polish politics.
No, the president of Poland doesn't do shit, Duda. It's like a figurehead position. Duda's still base, though.
We love Duda.
Donald Tusk, this guy sucks ass. I don't trust him at all. He's part of the center-right KO, and like all these neocons on Twitter support him. When it's like this dude literally is basically like Joe Biden on policy. Center-right in Europe is just Joe Biden. Even if the right-wing party there is, even though like Donald Tusk's party used to be more like actually center-right. Like, it used to be the McConnell faction of the GOP, but now it's gotten super left-wing.
Yeah.
At least on social issues. Economically, on economics, they're almost to the right of the Law and Justice.
Well, Franklin's 86% in.
That is too bad.
It's just Cleveland that's got a report.
Oppenheimer is based. If you disagree with Oppenheimer, if you want to see Barbie instead of Oppenheimer, you need to be.
You're so cringe.
No, and all these people are like, "Oh, Barbie's actually a conservative film." When an article just came out today that said like women are like leaving their boyfriends over it, over like Barbie and shit.
Yeah, I've seen that.
I'm not sure, like, the people, it's not having a conservative impact on society. Even if, like, oh, the writer might be slightly conservative and they put a little, it doesn't matter if, like, the film is still
having a
that
negative
kind of,
impact, yeah.
I haven't seen it, but I heard, like, Ken basically turns into Andrew Tate.
He sees a little Dark Age edit and then he becomes, he gets red-pilled.
Does he actually see a little Dark Age edit in the
Yeah,
movie?
yeah.
Bro, do they actually play this?
I don't know if they play the sound. I saw a clip of it. One clip they did and one clip they didn't. So I don't know which one.
No
I don't
way.
No, but he like goes when they go to the real world, he like goes up an escalator and there's like a clip on a big screen TV and it's literally a little Dark Age.
Where is this mall? Where is this place where
Yeah, I guess at
like,
this mall they play little Dark Age
where
edits.
is this? I want to go to this mall. They play little Dark Age edits. Left to right turned cringe.
Yeah, left to right. I mean, he's still like center right, but he's just no. It's because all of his friends are on Libby T, so he wants to make them happy. Which I mean,
people need to stop changing their beliefs over what liberals on liberal pixels.
Mahoning is under 60%.
Let's be real. All these people are pixels, which is funny. When all these libs tell you to cope, when these people live in their basements and don't do shit with their lives.
Cope and seed. I'm a loser who's like 800 pounds in my basement, but cope and seed, you lose election.
Red line politics. I just want to win elections again. Just, my God.
Yeah, it's gonna get over 50%. If this passed by this much, then yeah.
There's more to this stuff than just colors on a map. People are still trying to say DeSantis is more electable than Trump.
That's just a coat.
Yeah, LaRose shouldn't have tied himself this close to the referendum.
The Rose is unelectable, guys. Look what happened.
Gives Moreno a good fire, though.
Imagine if Red Lion was alive in 2008.
Oh my God. Pretty sure he would just like.
He would have.
He wouldn't be here today.
Died.
No. Red Lion in 1928.
Oh.
I love how like non-polarized politics was in the 80s. Like Reagan literally won every single state except Minnesota in 1984, and Dem still won the House. And they gained Senate seats too in 1984. Let me find this. Yeah, Dems gained 2 Senate seats, had a net gain of 2 Senate seats in 1984. They gained 3 seats, Republicans gained 1, and it was Mitch McConnell beat Walter D. Huddleston in the state of Kentucky by 5,000 votes. It was very close. No, people who were born in 2008 are not 18 now.
Yeah, what is this math?
I was born in 2006, and I'm not even 18 yet. I will be next year, though. Buckeye, imagine being born literally the day after, one day late, so you won't.
I'm
be able
still
to
gonna
vote.
show up to the polling place and hope they don't notice.
Dude, you know you need an ID. Do you still need an ID in Ohio?
I know, you can be registered as long as you're within 6 months. So I'm just gonna show up and hope they don't notice. Gonna commit voter fraud in Ohio.
Mm-hmm. Rust Belt elections, you're not 18. Remember when he joined those Wyatt Tomlin streams and he would just have Adam Laxalt as his PFP?
Yeah, and it'd be
He'd
like a
just sit
low
there,
quality
he wouldn't
picture.
Talk. He wouldn't talk till like the very end, and it would just be
No, Red
ominous.
Ohio, he would always join the streams and then never talk.
Yeah. No, that was every single election channel back in like 2021. I'd watch these streams people would do, and there'd just be these people just like sitting there not talking in the studio when it's like, bro, if you're not gonna talk.
If you're not gonna talk, don't join the stream.
I'm 18. I'm so based. Oh
Wow.
yeah. I completely forgot about this.
Crazy to think people born in 2008 are 18 now. It's insane that people born in the same year as me will have only vacancy. Don't replace the P and pick with a D. Relax, liberals. It's called dark humor. I'm 18. I'm so burst. That was burst. Red Lion would have jumped off a bridge if he was alive in 2006.
No, I'm not. I don't compliment myself. I'm not a fucking narcissist.
Way to be humble.
Yes, I'm not a narcissist. I actively criticize myself, but never congratulate myself. Because that is gay.
True.
And is narcissistic. And you know what God says about narcissism? I don't even know. I assume he condemns it.
Yeah.
You know what happens in Greek mythology to the guy who looked at himself? He died, right? I don't know. I gotta get corn nationalist or whatever to enlighten me on Greek mythology. Yeah,
It's like
'cause
he like doesn't even do anything with politics anymore.
his
Like this was just like a
girlfriend
this was just like a phase for him.
No, his girlfriend too close to the sun because she rejected him or some shit.
He's like dating her again now though, or someone else. But I
Bro,
still
who
talk to him
cares?
sometimes.
At least Andy Bashir fan acknowledges that like women are temporary.
Andy Bashir fan is so cool. I talk to him all the time.
Bro, I need his snap.
I don't talk to him on Snap.
What do you talk to him on then?
Instagram DMs.
What the people use that?
Yeah, we send each other like reels and then we talk sometimes.
Actually, I did. That's when I was told I was too stupid for politics by a John Doyle
Oh, in
affiliate.
Instagram reels.
No, in
Yeah, a lot of
Instagram-
people use that.
No, in Instagram DMs.
Yeah, a lot of
with,
people use that to talk.
With a certain individual named Ben, who you guys.
Is
may
that
remember.
Red White? and
White
Ben?
and Ben? Yeah, told me
I
I was too
remember him.
stupid for politics for not reading theory like they do. So.
How did you like address the conversation with him? Were you like,
Hmm?
like how did you start the conversation with him?
I forgot. It was a long conversation, and I don't want to leak everything he said because I don't leak stuff outside of the Mary Miller stand.
The book.
That was like a joke. Like Miller Stan and I are cool about that whole thing. Now it's just like a big joke now. Now, a few weeks ago, I went back to the post of Miller Stan attacking me, and and like all these people were like, "Please unfollow Great Lakes. He's bad." And I was like, "Many people have been saying this, and everyone's just been laughing at it." It's based. Also, Midwest politics, I don't trust him at all because the dude's starting to DM me again. And Tony Everstan told me that he before would leak everything I told him to like a progressive group chat. So now like he's trying to talk with me more Midwest, and I'm just telling him like a bunch of fake stuff I believe. So
Like what?
no, he's asking like, "Oh, what are your thoughts on abortion?" Blah blah blah, and I'll say shit that. I act a lot more moderate on abortion than I actually am. I'll be like, "Oh, I don't care about the issue. It's nothing. I think conservatives should become pro-choice to win, blah, blah, blah. I don't really care too much about the issue, but I'm definitely not pro-choice. But I'm telling Midwest I'm pro-choice, so... That's how it works. I did give SoCal the link to the pro-life Discord that I got called a Christo-fascist. That was SoCal populist. And he immediately said that abortion was good because it kills... It kills a certain group of... And then he got banned instantly. And then people were asking why I added him, and I said, he's a pro-life activist. He works for pro-life candidates, which he actually does in California. I'm shocked that guy has not lost his job yet. SoCal.
He actually like works for an organization.
He works for a state representative, like a full-time job for their office.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It's not like the dude worked on this guy's campaign. No, he's got a full-time job at their office. I want to have that kind of job. I want to get full-time.
That'd be so cool.
Unironically, I probably have the connections to do that, but I'm not sure if I want to be like a slave to a political campaign. But who knows? We'll see.
Whatever happened to SoCal?
Oh, he's Andrew Jackson's stand now. He's back.
Oh, okay.
Done. There's music. We all love China. We love President Xi. But guy, do you love President Xi just as much as I do?
I love Xi.
We all love China. We love President Xi.
I love China.
That was based from Trump. I gotta get Rich on to defend China with me. Yeah, China's totally a WEF puppet, guys. Nah, if I'm gonna be honest, I don't like China, but to say they're like with the WEF and shit is
Well, they're
stupid. And
not. So.
what they're trying to do is they're trying to get us to hate Taiwan so they can justify war with it once China inevitably invades it. That's what they're trying to do. I'm indifferent on China. I don't even know what they're doing. They're probably pretty cringe, but we shouldn't go to war with them over an island. Just learn to make the chips. If Taiwan can figure out how to make chips, we can do it.
Yeah, why don't we just make the chips here?
No, there's like Gen Z was trying to tell me, oh, the Taiwanese possess this magical ability to make chips. That's what some of these.
I don't know about that.
That's what some of these people basically try to say. The Taiwanese, they've got this magic power that allows them to make chips. Americans can't possibly make that, so we have to defend. If China invades them, we gotta defend it. I know Taiwan, like, their government hates the people there. The people of Taiwan are, like, pretty socially conservative, but the government just, like, puts in place socially liberal policies. And, like, all the people who care enough don't vote, because a lot of people boycott Taiwanese elections because they don't see the country as legitimate. That's something they don't talk about.
Is it only like 10% or something?
What?
How many people is that?
It's not that many. How many people live in Taiwan? Let me look.
No, it's like I think it was like 10% of the population wants to be united with China or something like that.
They don't. The polling there sucks, though.
Well, yeah.
These are the same polls that showed like 80% of Crimea wanted to stay in Ukraine.
Which we know isn't true.
That's definitely not true, because there would have been like 1 million incursions there instead of them welcoming Russia with open arms when they took it over. There's 23 million people in Taiwan. How many people voted there in the last election? $7.8 million. So take into account like 20% of the, probably 30% below the age of 18. Then I guess
It's probably a couple million.
it's still not nearly as many people as live in the country. So yeah, a lot of people don't vote. And of the parties that do vote, what's ironic is the party that fought that was the Chinese Nationalist Party. is the one that wants to reunify with China. That party is the one. The people who don't want to reunify with China are the neoliberals. The Conservative Party actually wants to, the Kuomintang, that's what they're called. Kuomintang, I think, actually. They are the right-wing nationalist party, founded by Chiang Kai-shek himself, the Giga Chad. They are the pro-unification party. And the Democratic Progressive Party is a left-wing Taiwanese independence neoliberal party.
Huh.
Yeah, it's weird. Like, there's this idea that we have that everyone who supports the Chinese Communist Party is, like, super left-wing, which the Chinese Communist Party, like, sure, they're anti-religious and stuff, but they definitely aren't socially left-wing.
Well, yeah.
Economically, they're kind of left-wing, but they're definitely not communists. They're more big government capitalists. But yeah, the Chinese Communist Party is the definition of communist in name only. And I'm not saying I condone the party at all. I'm just saying they're not communists. I don't support the CCP at all. The only actual communist country is probably like North Korea. And I think Laos. I believe Laos is still like full-on communist. But I could be wrong on
Yeah,
that.
Laos is.
Vietnam's capitalist. I think it's like a US ally now. Or wait, no, you know what they are? They're like pro-Russia, but they're like anti-China. That's similar to India, but India is, I think, more likely to ally with Russia, China. I don't think there's any situation. I think if a World War III were to actually break out, I think India would be neutral. Because they're just that close
Yeah,
to
India
Russia.
wouldn't care.
Unless China, like, invaded through Pakistan, but even then, like, they would never declare war on Russia. They're just, like, too good of allies. Like, India's been keeping the, like, Russian economy alive by buying up all their oil, now that the West isn't buying it. That's where India gets, like, all its oil, Russia. And I will say India's alliance with China has been... They've been... Or I shouldn't say alliance, but they've been easing relations quite a bit with China. They've been... This idea that they, like, are still big enemies isn't as true as it used to be. So... Maybe the BRICS alliance will actually happen in a World War III. We'll see. What's ironic,
BRICS
though,
is just so incompetent.
What is?
BRICS.
Right now it is. We'll see in the future, though. It does pose a legit threat to the dollar, I think, but some of these people, like Jackson Hinkle, who are like,
Bolivia has
Bolivia
signed an
joined
agreement.
BRICS.
The West is
The
dead.
West is done.
Oh no,
Niger
Bolivia.
Niger allies with Russia, the West is dead. No, but I think in the future it does pose a threat to the dollar. Who cares about abortion in Ohio? Whatever. Everyone gets an abortion anyways, they just go to, like, Michigan.
I don't know what happened in Lorraine and Ted. That's a good question. Not a good showing
They
there at all.
voted for Tim Ryan, so what?
Yeah,
Wait, Mahoning's under 60% now?
yeah, 58-42.
What
actually-
what is cooking in Mahoning?
I don't know. It's trending right super fast.
It's overperforming. Yes, is overperforming Mitt Romney there. So no, it's Election X now. I don't even care. All these people, these terminally online losers, like Musk took away the bird. Who gives a shit? Like, seriously, it's the same exact app. Like, whoa, what's the difference? The only thing that's mildly annoying is those DM rate limits, but even then, I just use an alt account once I run out. At least he got rid of the whole, like, tweet viewing thing, so...
Yeah, that was annoying.
I will say he better not turn it into a dating app like he was talking about. That is ET is gonna have a.
ET's gonna fall apart.
The horny people are just gonna. Oh my god. Those Tradcath women, though, they're gonna get a. They're gonna add another 30 onto their body count. Let's just say.
Hi guys, I'm a trad Catholic. Follow me.
I'll post very non-traditional images. Buckeye, are you a Tradcath?
Sorta.
I fucking hate that term. I'm gonna be honest. I would never. I would.
Yeah,
never
I don't
call
like
my-
the term either, but
I
I
would
mean,
never call myself trad. I'm gonna be honest because it's 99% a lark.
yeah. I mean, I like some aspects of it, but I wouldn't consider. I mean, the fact that I even support Vatican II basically makes half of trad.
Explain
Catholic
to me
ET
Vatican
hate
II,
me.
because I'm a noob to all this stuff.
It was in the 60s. It made it so the mass was in the vernacular. Before the 60s, the priest would say the mass in Latin, but after that, it was in whatever language you were in.
Mhm.
That was the big. There was a couple other small things, but that was the main thing. But a lot of like trad Catholics don't like that. But I think it's.
Well, the
I
trad
don't know.
Catholics, you get to listen to services.
You can actually understand what's going on in the mass. I kind of like that.
Oh my goodness!
Unless you spoke Latin,
You
you just kind
can't
of
have
would sit
the
there.
you can't have the plebs understand what the priest is talking about, Buckeye.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, I'm gonna be real. Martin Luther had legit criticisms, but he went about them in the worst way possible. The church back
Yeah.
then was pretty corrupt.
Eh. It's overblown. I mean, yeah, there was some corruption, but it's overblown.
Well, you can't charge people to get into purgatory. That legit happened. Like the whole like.
Yeah, but how widespread was it? Really not that
I'm not
much.
sure if it like. Look, I am converting to Catholicism, but like I'm not gonna sit here and act like Martin Luther didn't at least have some points, which he went about it in the worst way possible. He should have tried to address these issues within the church, but he didn't do that. He went to create his own faith, which backfired horribly, as we can see from today. The Great Schism and its consequences. There's 8 billion Protestant denominations. They're all becoming liberal. All the conservative Protestants are becoming non-denominational, or they're just Lutherans. Wells Lutherans in specific, because most of the ordinary Lutherans are falling apart too. So all there are now are the Wells Lutherans. They're in Wisconsin. They're like the only conservative Protestants left. Who aren't
Don't they like hate the
non-denominational.
Catholic Church, or is that some other group?
That's
there's
like
one,
most
like-
Lutherans.
Well, I mean, yeah, true.
That's you're thinking of. I know evangelicals are like that. The people who think if you don't believe everything correct, if you don't think the Earth is like 6 minutes old, you're going to hell. Did you know that, Buckeye?
I did, yeah.
You know that whole Ark encounter they built in like Kentucky? They
Yeah.
banned if you're a Catholic, you can't work there. They're like,
Wait,
if they
really?
yeah, if they find out you're a Catholic, they'll like.
That's actually funny. The
that's
church
paid for
founded by
and by the
God
way,
himself.
that's
Yeah, let's
paid
just
for-
ban them.
That Ark is paid for by Kentucky taxpayers too. The Kentucky government funds that to.
Bashir
okay.
funds that? That's surprising.
Yeah, they fund. Well, he doesn't have a say in what goes in because the
Well,
state
yeah,
legislature.
he's
can
basically just there.
No, but like the Kentucky government funds it to increase tourism, and they straight up will like ban like Catholics from working there. Not that there's a lot of Catholics in Kentucky though.
Yeah.
Like what happens? You cross over from Ohio to Kentucky, it goes from like Catholic Irish people to like Protestant Anglo-Saxons
It's because
or
of.
Scotch Irish.
Yeah. Well, Cincinnati's
Scotch-
pretty Catholic.
Which Scotch Irish they aren't Irish, they're Scottish. But they immigrated to Ulster, Ireland and then came to America. They're Scottish and Protestant. Most Irish people I know hate Scotch Irish people because they steal their name or something like that. I love this stream. It's getting better and better.
Yeah, true.
It was the Enlightenment. It was more than the Enlightenment. Can we just talk about how the French Revolution was... It started off good, but then it just devolved into complete degeneracy.
Yeah.
It got to the point where even rural France, these were the people who were oppressed, arguably the worst, were like, okay, we didn't like the monarchy, but you guys are becoming too progressive, so we're straight. There was legit revolutions against the revolution later
Yeah,
on in the...
no. The French Revolution was overall not good.
A lot of rural France just wanted like there to be a... They just, a lot of rural France wanted the king to just like give up some of his power. They didn't want him to like be executed or something.
Yeah.
Napoleon wasn't even really the biggest supporter of the revolution. He just used it to gain power.
Yeah, Napoleon didn't really care.
He was a populist before it was cool. So was Caesar. Populists. No, I wonder what Connie T would do if they were around back then, during Julius Caesar's time.
How will this affect the election? And how will this
Caesar
affect the next
suspended
UK
elections.
election?
Oh yeah, UK had parliamentary elections back then.
Yeah, how will the foreign policy of
Oh
Napoleon
yeah,
affect?
Snapchat AI called Edmund Burke an Irish politician, so that Snapchat AI doesn't work. Like I was trying.
Edmund Burke was based.
My friends and I were messing around with that because apparently you can bring that AI into group chats now, which is freaky. But I brought it into this big group chat, so we were asking it a bunch of questions. It actually, I asked it what the USS Liberty was, and it actually said what it was.
Like the. Like
Yeah,
what
it
did it
actually
say?
said that it was when Israel attacked a U.S. ship. It just said it so casually too. It was just like the USS Liberty incident.
I don't know why
involved-
that's so controversial. Like, isn't that literally what happened?
No, it's because neocons don't want to admit Israel ever did that.
Like, I mean, true. But like, I remember Charlie Kirk when he got like confronted about it during like the Groyper Wars. Remember that?
Yes.
He got like He got so angry when someone confronted him
I will
about
not
it.
tolerate conspiracies. That's exactly what he said.
Yeah.
I called my Snapchat AI a bitch. That is a very odd take, gateway politics. I thank God that I wasn't born in. That's very oddly specific. I thank God that I wasn't born in France. I thank God that I wasn't born in Indonesia during the time that volcano exploded and killed everyone's ears. Like, you know about that? Like, everyone within like 100-mile radius like was killed because of how loud it was.
Populous Missourian wakes up every day and just says, "Thank God I wasn't born in France in the 1790s."
No, what else did I say? Yeah, the Snapchat AI called that called Edmund Burke an Irish politician, even though and I looked it up. He was born in like Ireland when it was controlled by England, but all of his family was British. He moved to England when he was like 10. So he was by no means Irish. He
Yeah.
was just born in a English territory, which happened to be Ireland. It'd be like calling Joe Lombardo Japanese. Because he was born in Japan.
I'm sorry, PM or Gateway Politics. We're just
Gateway.
joking, you know.
Remember when his name used to be Cyber Politics, and when he did those
Yeah,
election
cyber
nights?
politics.
And when he did these election nights?
No, he did
It
the
was so-
speech after we defeated the Purple Predictor.
I believe I downloaded that video. If not, I am going to hate myself forever. Actually, I don't think I have it. I gotta see if if that video's still up.
I am a little bit Irish, yes.
Yeah, Buckeye's Irish. He's gonna sing. Bro, how did LTE already make a video on?
Did he actually? He had it
I'm not even sent
pre-recorded.
to him, but this just showed up. He just put out breaking GOP-backed ballot initiative fails hard in Ohio. Okay, I gotta find this. Okay. No, Gateway, it's an amazing video. Like, we gotta react to it. It's a historic. This is going in the history books.
Where's their vote left? Oh, Cleveland.
Holy shit, I found it. Okay. Buckeye.
All right, make it quick. How long is it?
4 minutes, but half of it's just him playing proud to be an American.
My fellow Americans, tonight, sweet sound of victory sweeps over the plains of the Dakotas, winding around the Appalachian mountaintops, breezing over the Florida coasts, and through the back alleyways of New York City.
The back alleyways of New
Tonight,
York City.
we celebrate the biggest victory since World War II, a resounding victory over leftism and crazy, irrational narcissism. The hope of a new day with continuing possibilities. We have rendered resounding victory over the purple predictor. We have restored faith in the people of this movement that I always have and always will stand by my word. Ours.
Alright, he doesn't like it. Let's just... we got the main gist of it.
Okay, I gotta download. You know what? I'm gonna download that video, and tomorrow morning I'm gonna make an edit that like adds video to it. It's gonna be like one of those flyover. It's gonna be an emotional video. We'll show Gateway. No, shoot! He's taking the video down. I gotta download it quick. Bro, no!
No.
Deleted it.
He was too quick.
No! Should have at least let me download it. This is sad. This is a sad day for our society. Bro, how come I cannot, for the life of me, get past 75 subscribers? I need subs. Dun. I've got like an old radio in here I could use to play this, but everyone in my house is asleep right now. So I don't think...
Isn't it like 9 o'clock?
Yeah, my mom and brother go to bed early.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like 9:30 here. Yeah, and I don't think they want to wake up to hearing pet sounds by the Beach Boys. Or U2 Boy, or random
pretty much
Cuban
only
music.
all the votes left are either in Butler County or Cuyahoga. So
yeah, it's gonna go to 70%.
it might go like 1% more towards no, but that's about it.
I was told
That's
it was
worst
gonna
case
fail with
scenario.
75% according to Random Den. Yeah, Yankee Perspective had a good point on this. The current race isn't even about abortion in the eyes of most voters. Almost none of them are even informed or smart enough to comprehend that this issue is being done for any external reason at all. That is true.
Yeah.
Bro, I literally posted... Someone just replied to my election alerts post, and there was... Which I literally made right after poll closing. Someone just replied, like, we knew this hours ago. And I'm like, dude, I put this out hours ago right after poll closing. Some of these people don't know how to check times on tweets. I swear to God. Red Lion needs to stop making these predictions. This is why we lose, because he's optimistic about every election. He needs to stop doing that. He literally predicted right before the election yes would prevail by 2 points. This is why we can't have nice things. Red Lion always...
He always gets himself hyped up, and then...
This is what he does. He dooms for like 6 weeks before an election, and then the day of the election's like, we're gonna win it, and then we lose. And then he has a meltdown. Door County is the most apolitical county in the state of Wisconsin. Very similar to Maine. Maine is like the most apolitical state. I was there earlier this year. I could tell it's very apolitical. Who the hell is George Whitefield? I don't know this. Is that like someone I'm supposed to know? Let me look look it up. George Whitefield. This better not be like some.
All right, I'm gonna end this stream pretty soon.
No, dude. Just for a little bit longer.
No, we're gonna go for a little bit longer. I said soon, but it's 10:30 where I'm at. I got stuff to do because I came
Bro,
home and
why would
instantly
I-
did this.
George Whitefield was the founder of Methodist. Why would I be a Methodist? Methodists are like one of the worst forms of Protestant. They're like full on this LGBT stuff.
Red Lion was simping for Yes because he picked up Yes from the airport.
Dude, Dixon, remember there was all those rumors that Redline was sleeping?
Yeah.
I wish Dixon won for the sole reason that we could say that the governor of Michigan knew who Red Lion was.
Yeah.
Is Red Lion's dad still running for Senate?
No, he's running for Congress.
He is?
Well, he hasn't announced yet, but he might.
Why is he primarying Bergman?
No, because it's if Bergman retires.
He might retire?
Yeah, I guess.
Remember when, anyone else remember when populist Missourian, gateway politics was an atheist?
Oh yeah, I remember when Cyberpunk.
Or no, he would always say, oh no, I'm agnostic.
What's the difference?
Yeah, I told him what's the difference. We got him the Christian though. That's what it
Yeah,
is.
thank goodness.
No, he'd always say to stop talking about it when I'd bring it up.
Red Lion has a girlfriend, Entep, so
Yeah, he's waiting for marriage 100%. You were an agnostic Missourian.
yeah, you were. Yes, you were.
Agnostic is atheist. There's no difference.
But you were. You can deny it, but I remember vividly.
Dude, we're not even saying you're bad now. You're based
Yeah.
now because you're converted. Just own it. You weren't an atheist. Okay, if Red Lion... No, Red Lion's unironically, like... I don't get why Libby T, like, attacks him. He actually looks decent. Like, Libby T just has, like, weird-ass standards.
A Red Lion's like literally a Chad.
He actually doesn't look bad, I will say that. No homo, but... I'm just being honest, he doesn't, like, compared to these Libby... I've seen some of these face reveals. Some of these people's not good. Not good.
Oh, Red Maple's doing a space.
Bro, I gotta
I might join that later.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna end the stream soon, but then I gotta do
Okay.
some stuff. But then I might join.
Dude, I'm joining it well on the stream.
Yeah, be in both.
Yes. I'm doing dual streaming right now. Actually, no, because this is way too loud if I don't have my earbud in. So you know what? End the stream and let's just go on that space.
Okay. Well, I'll have to join it
Adios,
later.
Guys. If you,
Yep.
if
Thanks
you
for
dislike-
watching.
if
Hope you guys
dislike
all
this
enjoyed
stream-
seeing us seeing this in all its glory.
Okay, I'm out of here.
All right. Well, thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe because, you know, this is just so awesome, isn't it? Yeah. Thanks, guys, for tuning in. Hope you had fun. Hopefully more, I can guarantee more videos will be coming soon. I know I've been gone for a while, but yeah. So not the night we wanted, but at the end of the day, I think we all kind of expected this. So thanks for watching, everyone. See you later.